All right, so we talked about this before on the 4B movement. Now, I have my wife with me next to me. I think it's very appropriate to have her here because I think some of these women have lost their mind after this election. And we wanted to play some of this and then have a little talk about what's going on. Now,
Hmm.
my wife,
Hmm.
what the hell is going on with these women? What is going on?
Just when I didn't think it could go any further, it's going further.
Thank you so much because you have now officially pushed any woman who was ever questioning herself away from you and into my arms. And I am now 100% gay. I wasn't sure before, but now I am positive. So if you're a man, don't look at me, don't touch me, don't speak to me, don't breathe near me. Okay? Okay, I'm glad we got that sorted.
Hi, yes. In regard to the 4B movement, here's a motion I would like to bring to the people, okay? When men touch us, you know, that unsolicited touch they do when they're trying to get our attention, speak to us, begin to...
Wait, she said unsolicited
That
touch?
unsolicited touch that they do.
That's called
Sexual assault.
and perverts and rapists. That's what you're talking about.
Right.
Not necessarily men in general, but
Not men in general, probably not your boyfriend, probably not your husband who's giving these unsolicited touches. But you know these men out here,
probably not even the average criminal.
probably not.
The average criminal trying to get money out here. I mean, he's not trying. So he's not trying to rob a store
Oh, my
or
goodness.
commit a scam. He wants to come and feel on your butt.
You know what the first thing she said that was automatically like, she ain't even talking real stuff is when she said, let's tap into our emotion.
Oh, did she say that?
Yeah, she was
didn't
like,
catch
women, let's tap into our emotion.
No.
That's part of the problem.
Don't tap into.
Don't
your
tap
emotion.
into the
Tap
emotion.
into some.
Logic.
Thank you.
ensnare us in their drama, that is them being a man and wanting something from a woman. Can we start screaming? Scream from there and be like, ah!
And wait a minute. Now, again, these are women these are probably women in their 20s, I'd imagine, right? Maybe close to 30. I mean, I'm trying to understand what is the point of life for some of these young people. I'm trying to understand, like,
Yeah.
what are we here for?
Feel spicy? Because I do.
No matter how loud, how kind, respectful, how cute, men will still fucking hate you.
Women are talking about bringing that 4B movement right here to the United States.
Time to lock the fuck in. Operation 4B.
Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with them, or children.
Like
Yeah.
what's going on over there in Korea is something totally different than what these women are talking about. It is actually no relation.
Literally
To the reason
literally
why.
no relation. And
There's no ties to it.
I'm trying to understand, like, we're in America. So I guess the question to me is that regardless to what people think, this is still a very privileged country.
Mhm.
We have first world problems. You
Mhm.
understand? And I'm like, people have to get back to what are you here for? What is actually the point? Because if your goal is to not get married and not have a partner and not have kids, you could just do that
You
anyway.
can just
What
do
is
that
Donald
without a
Trump doing?
movement. Well, yeah, you can do that, number one, without a movement. Number two, what does Donald Trump have anything to do with you making a stance for not wanting a baby, not having sex with men, not, what else is the third one?
They
No
wanna
marrying
get
men.
bald and cutting their hair off. Like, if you want to get your Sinead O'Connor or your Amber Rose on, or your well,
You
now I
can
won't say
you
Jada
can do
Pinkett,
you
but
can do that without the influence of Trump.
I'm trying to understand what's the point in life. At the end of the day, I think that family values are just gone as far as people who are on the far, far left.
Hmm.
They've lost family values. Again, I'm not saying everybody needs to get married and have a family, but the whole point is that what are you actually fighting against? You know what I'm saying? Like, as a woman, could you imagine in your 20s walking around talking about you're going to shave your head bald?
Well, the problem here is that they're under the impression that men are the enemy because men didn't vote for Kamala, and it's all because of the men as to why whatever
Why? Whatever problems
problems are that happened throughout this election is because of men, and therefore we're taking a stance against men
Yeah, but not the train wreck of
of a campaign that she ran
and the party
and the
who's
party.
been a complete train wreck. Not that, right?
Not
the fact-
that, and the fact that they've been gaslighting everybody, and the fact that they're liars, and not that.
had what $2 billion to spend in 100 days and spent it all and are in $20 million in debt.
And didn't even support the campaign. The people who were helping to promote Kamala didn't even get paid. Like it wasn't any of that. It wasn't the fact that the donors put up so much money and got nothing in return. They were lied to as well.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with that. Horrible campaign, horrible. It just went too far left.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with any of that. And this is even further left.
The cliff left.
This is
completely off the cliff.
If the earth wasn't round,
yeah, they
fall off.
They falling off. If the earth is flat, y'all fall off. Y'all fell off the flat earth. Because I don't understand these young women. And here's the thing. This is the future of America. Now, here's the thing. We raising our kids to not go off the cliff like this. This is crazy because at the end of the day, these young women are the women who would be potential mothers, caregivers in the next 10 to 15 years. These are the women of age who would be raising the children. So people have to get back to what are you here for? What the hell are you here for? If you're just here to sit around and be alone and not be with the opposite sex, not have sex, not have kids, what the hell are you here for? Why don't you just go somewhere, be a hermit, go in the woods, all of the 4B people, and just chill?
They want to be mad and they want to spread their madness, I guess.
Yeah, but you know what? It always goes back down to this. If these women have kids, if they had kids, would they tell their kids to do this? You understand what I'm saying? And well, maybe that's a dumb question because they don't want to have kids, but what's the point? What's really the point? What is to be gained? You know what I'm saying? So
nothing.
4 years.
I mean, they're not really hurt. They ain't really hurting nobody. They think they hurting men by all of this, but the men are just like, all right, fine, go on.
Listen, there's
shave your head, and
there's always a man. There's always a woman.
There's always a woman who is gonna be down for wanting a man.
Absolutely.
These few women who out here doing the 4Bs and now sterilizing themselves. Not just, that's a great point. Not just decide not to have sex or not to associate with men. That's fine. But yeah now people are, they're sterilizing themselves.
So you have your tubes tied, and some simp guys are even having vasectomies. Oh man, you guys have lost your mind. To put yourself through the night.
Like this is a mental health crisis right here. Now this is a real mental health crisis. You can see the breakdown.
Yes. Y'all are worried about Donald Trump. We should be worried about any young people who fit into this category.
If you can, seek some help. Talk to somebody, a professional, not your friends. Because they might be in the same boat.
Yeah, not your friends. Get some help.
Talk to a professional.
Good luck. Godspeed. Let us know what you think in the comments. Crucial Convo.
God.